guys, so hopefully you guys can see me in this little girl. So yeah, I just thought I would come and share her. It's like almost like I'm gonna share every little moment with you guys on her first few days. Here it's just been really cool. We're on day 3, I think. I don't know. But I think I've already told you guys in another video. I may not have uploaded it yet or not, but she went to see my mom yesterday. So it was pretty cool. But yeah, I've really been enjoying her. Like, I was talking to a friend, and I was like, asking, was it okay for me to keep changing her? Because it's like, I want to put her on pajamas that night. Because although I know that she's well, done, and, that this baby has to be probably like at least 1.5 years old to 3 years old. 2 years old, I'm sorry. I'm saying as far as production goes. And she still looked like she just was done. So that tells me something about the quality in her painting and silicone itself, and the people that had her took good care of her. So, but I want to continue to protect that, and because I cuddle with my babies a lot, and the oils in our skins and stuff, I just prefer when I do all my cuddling that she's fully covered up. So I want to invest in her, like, some sleepers and like long sleeve stuff. Plus at night, especially in the summer, the air is on, and so it's like really, really cold. So it won't matter even if it's summertime. But I've been discovering like a lot of different details with her. And my number one thing that I really, really love, and I haven't really quite understood how she was able to achieve this, is her hands, and this hand especially. The wrinkles and things in her fingers, when babies are first born, how they have that, even if they're not the most wrinklest baby, or they have really smooth skin when they're first born, their hands are still a little like, almost like a baggy look. I don't know how to explain it. It's not baggy, but it's like that fresh, wrinkly feeling is just lighter than the rest of their body. Well, she doesn't get like dark to light because she's already light, but it's just a difference in, I don't know, the way her hands look. I also discovered she has like a little bruising here, which is like got some little purples and stuff in her. And I've noticed throughout, there's those places on her, like right here. I don't know if this is her birthmark, or it's actually, I think it's a birthmark, like right here. It's just like different pressure marks and stuff like that, I guess. Just amazing. And I pulled my son's baby picture, and because for some reason I kept looking at her, I'm like, she reminds me of somebody, of some baby. And sure enough, it's my son. She reminds me of my son when he was first born, like within the first day, 24 hours. So I pulled his baby pictures, and I would share them here, but of course he's completely naked, and he'd probably kill me because his little private parts show in the picture, so I won't do that. But maybe I could crop it and just show just from his head down to his navel part, because he had his little clamp of his umbilical cord. But he may actually be a little bit more lighter than she was. Well, he was more pale, I think. But I think after a day, he was maybe about her same color. So that was pretty cool when I wait to comparing that. Yeah, but the insides of her hands, it has like these blue undertones. It's just, I'm just really amazed with her. But it's not even so much of the painting and stuff that gets me. It's the feel and how cuddly she is. Yeah, and of course she has great details. Like, you look at her mouth, it looks like she's wiggling her tongue around. But again, it's just the feel that got next to me. Like, to you, when you see her, you might don't realize how soft she is. But for me, like, you see how when she leans back, literally when I touch her, my hand kind of goes in her back and kind of melts into her. She kind of melts into my hand, I guess I should say. But yeah, and then I like that she can turn her head, and I still like kind of scared to do it a lot of times, but it's not hard to turn. It's just that it's just me. So I want to see if I can give her a bottle. And I also want to say thank you guys so much. Everyone, that I was like reading the comments and getting excited all over again. Just reading you guys' comments, and there was so many people that actually commented and was excited with me, and that felt good. I think that's what makes our community so much fun. But let's see. She still haven't got the latching thing down pat. Like I said, she has a tongue and gums, and the thing is, oh, there we go. The thing is that her tongue is not like a lot of the silicone babies that I saw, where they're just like down. Hers is actually to a point where it almost looks like it's gonna like go up and down. Like, you can, it's not attached to the bottom, if that makes sense. It's movable a little bit, not a lot, just enough to look like she's moving around. And then even like the insides of her jaws and stuff, it's just detailedly painted. I mean, it looks so real, like it's crazy. So yeah, but it's so funny. It's like I get up in the middle of the first night, I had rolled over. I had got a alert on my phone, and it woke me up, and it was like 2 in the morning. And I look over at her, and she's laying on a pillow in her little spot in my bed, and I look at her, and she's looking at me like, say something to me, mommy. And I'm like, girl, you better go back to sleep. And I literally said that. I'm just like tripping. I'm like looking at her like, gosh, she really looks like I have a real baby in the bed with me. So, yeah, I've been enjoying every moment of that. And, oh, looking back at that video, guys, and I appreciate you guys, you know, not really, you probably did laugh, you know, when you was watching it, but, I almost didn't upload that second video of, you know, like her first day home. But before she got here, I had set up 3 different areas in my house. I set up upstairs in the bathroom to do a box opening. I set up the kitchen for the bath, for her bath. So I had the tub out. My kids was like, what are you doing? And then I had the area for the changing table for her to get her first change. And sorry, she's starting to push the nipple out, so I'm thinking she doesn't want it anymore. So I had already, you know, I'm sorry, I used to burp my face like this. I had already gotten like her areas ready, because I really wanted you guys to be able to experience exactly what I do when I get a new baby. And so is you burping or what? Okay. So everything was like what you guys saw. 30 minutes was literally 30 minutes. There was no space in between my recording other than me moving from one room to the next. That you guys didn't see that part, but that was really literally the first 30 minutes. And for the first 30 minutes, I was literally on this natural high. She seemed like she's not done. She's cooing. Yeah, cooing, mommy, because I think she likes being on her tummy. And she's been a little gassy maybe because when I took her out. So, kind of been giving her a lot of tummy time. But anyway, so when I look back at that video, I was like, oh my gosh, I sound so illiterate. Like, it was like, But the only reason I uploaded it is because it was real. It wasn't no act. And I think a lot of you was able to see that in the video because there is no way I could have acted that scene out. I mean, who would have wanted to sound that dumb? I literally just, I don't know. It was just, I was like, really? And the part, yes, Lil T pointed it out. The part when I say, what is it that I said, what did I say? Root canal. And when I meant in her eardrum, it was just like, oh my gosh, I wanted to delete that part. But I was just so excited. It was just crazy. I don't know. I could talk about that day forever and ever. I think not only was I just excited and overwhelmed at the fact that really I truly was getting a Claire Taylor baby, but when I first opened her up, I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't her. I mean, I've seen her on camera and stuff, but you know, silicones are very funny. Like you can, let's go ahead and change her diaper. I think she's a little wet. They're so funny. Like you can, oh mama. You can see them on pictures all day. Look at how she's just naturally stick her hand up like that. She's a diva. You're gonna be a diva, mama. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you something. When I get my finances back together from after the purchase, I'm going to shop like crazy for her. I want her to be fabulous at all times. Now I lost my train of thought of what I was saying. I don't know what I was saying. What was I saying? I don't want you guys to look like I'm being super rough with her either. I lost my train of thought. I forgot exactly what I was talking about. But anyway, yeah, it's the whole recording thing was just funny that day. I look back at it, it just really cracked me up how silly I sound. But I was just really excited. I think I was talking about, oh, I wasn't expecting her. And then when it was so hot here, she was supposed to arrive at a certain time and she didn't. And so, which means she was in the heat for a while. And when she got here, she was literally like warm, like not just lukewarm, but warm. Which, by the way, that's another thing about her silicone that's pretty interesting. She doesn't never get cold like normal silicone does. I don't know why. Or maybe, I don't know. I haven't experienced that with her. But when I first touched her, and you know how we always get like funny about people saying, "Oh my God, that is like so weird." You know, we get that like, "Oh my God," like that's so weird. Like, oh, you know, ooh, that's scary. Well, I literally for the first time had that reaction with her, and I don't know why I'm like this lately over the last few years, but like my daughter's friend had a baby, and she was I did a couple things for the baby or whatever, and I don't like to talk about when I do things for people, so I'm gonna skip past that part. But the point was is that when I got to meet the baby when it was first born, and she wanted the girl wanted me to hold the baby, and my daughter was like, "Mommy, you play with dolls all the time, and you love them so much. Like, I know you're not acting like that about a baby," but I'm like, oh, you know, I get so frantic because I guess because my baby is 15 and I don't keep kids a whole lot. So I kind of get like a little nervous about them when they're so super small. And because she's truly newborn, it was kind of like, ooh, like I was kind of like scared. I don't know, but it was just a great day. It really was. It was a really great day for me. So after work yesterday, first thing I did was I wanted to hurry up and get to her, but I had to stop and get her some diapers, and I bought these diapers, but I really want the ones that came with her, and I think they're organic, and they're white, and they do have a little Pooh Bear on it, but they're solid white, and I thought that's what I was getting here, but obviously not. So I think they're at Babies R Us, so I'm gonna go and try to find those when I get a chance to go out and shop. And oh, she'll have those because I like these, but I really like the crisp white on her. She looks so real changing her diaper. Like all this area, like here, it is just so amazing. Her veining, and once again, it must be some technique that they're doing because her veining is very underneath, like, but it also almost like there's real veins in her because, like Journey, I can feel a few of them. Like she has one running down her arm right here, and it's literally, you can feel it. So I'm like, there must be some type of technique. I'm actually gonna, matter of fact, I am going to message Claire Taylor on Facebook and ask her because that just really blows my mind. It really does. I may put her, all my babies have wore this at some point. So I think I'm gonna put this on her. It's just a bunny sleeper from Children's Place. I'm gonna put this on her because today is the day that I'll be home all day and I'll be holding her a lot, and I don't want her to get shiny and stuff, if that makes sense. Let me see what these bottom look like. Yeah, I'll take her socks off. Sometime with sleepers, I'll keep the socks on, but I'm gonna take them off. But yeah, I know this video is like super long, but I'm just spending the whole day, well, the whole time talking to you guys while I do this, and it's like really early in the morning. And that's why when I record, guys, I'm always looking a hot mess or don't have on any real clothes, because when I record, a lot of times it's either right before work or in the night after I've gotten settled in, or I'm clean, you know, just finished my cleaning or something to that effect. And her little wrinkly hands, oh my God, her little arms, so wrinkly and cute. I don't know, I'm just so excited about her. I don't know, girl is just oh, my mom did when she was looking at her ears. She was like, look at her ears, and then she pointed over to one of the babies that she has that she practically raised. Well, she does raise. And her ears is still like folded like that a little bit, and she was like, when she was a baby, her ears was really, really folded like these. So I was like, so cool, because I really didn't think that people, I hope you guys can see her. I'm sorry, I'm just talking away. And I a lot of times, that's the thing about recording. I'm looking at her, so I'm thinking, you know, I see her. I'm thinking you guys see what I see, but I realize after I get through recording that is not the case. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm just really careful with her, but I was talking to Kelly girl, and she was saying that I don't have to be too scared to deal with her because she's very sturdy and very durable, and I believe that, but you know, it's just like I'm just so scared. Like my mom, which I wanted to check her arms and stuff, because my mom, when she picked her up yesterday, my mom literally was picking her up like she was picking her up like she was real, but she was like, you know, holding her up like this. And she's like, I mean, you know, holding her under her arms, which is okay because she has armpits, but she was holding like this. Oh, I guess it doesn't put pressure on her to do that. But I was like, Mom, you know, I was like, don't do that. But I just don't want any pressure, anything on her. And I love how her, see if you guys can see how this part wrinkles, like everything wrinkles. And if you see her tummy, watch her tummy. I don't know if you guys can see because I got the camera kind of far away. But when she folds, how her tummy moves, it like moves in and out. But anyway, my mom thought her tummy was pretty cool too. But I tried to put the camera further back so you guys can see how small she really is, that she's not, I don't know, should I have to put her on a, well, it's clear in the inside. I was thinking like, should I have to put her on a undershirt up under here? I guess she'll be okay. That's another thing. I gotta go buy her some fresh white, and pink. I want to find some pink, the t-shirts, the pullover t-shirts, not the snaps. So I gotta start looking for them online and stuff. But I want to get her some fresh white t-shirts that's newborn size and not 0 to 3 month, so that they fit her a little bit more snug. It's summertime coming. It's spring now, but summer will be here before you know it. And I know she's gonna have a lot of diaper and t-shirt days and onesie days and stuff like that. So I want to be prepared. I really didn't have no time to prepare for this baby arrival. It just came up in a conversation. Oh, you know, I'm thinking about letting her go and blah, blah, blah. And it was like, literally, like, I paid for her one day, like, probably like 1 o'clock in the morning, I don't know. And she was here the next. So there was no time, and I don't have your hand mitts. There was no time for me to try to go out and get her anything. But having her is like having a real baby. Like, I know we say that with a lot of our babies, but geez, her and Jacory both. Don't worry, guys. Jacory will be back on video. I'm just right now, I'm just enjoying the moment with her, and but they will probably be like the most videos you guys will see. But I'm still loving my reborn babies. Jacory and my angel is up in the room right now as we speak. So I will eventually get back to showing them as well. I think no matter what, I think if I could afford it, I would probably have more silicones than reborns. But we all know they're too expensive. But no matter what, I will always be a reborn fan. And with reborns, you just have more options. And, you know, faces, not only they're a little less, or, you know, less expensive, but you just have more choices and faces and body styles and sizes and, you know, stuff like that than silicone. So I'm always going to be a reborn fan. So don't you guys worry. I'm not going to not show the reborns. My. Your fitness just lovely. Her and Kamari were the sweetest in this. I loved Kamari in this when I had her. Which I have to say, Ra's babies are very cuddly, and when she was in a sleeper, she's very soft too. That's like the next to softest baby I've ever had was my Ra's baby. So, but it's not just her softness. Am I going to keep saying that, guys? I know you guys are tired of me saying this, but it's not just the softness. It's actually the way it feels. It's just hard to explain. I don't know. And it may be other silicone babies out there that have that feel. I don't know. I've never experienced it myself out of the few that I've had. So, you know, maybe it's someone else that does it too. I want to say maybe Ann Hung babies, if I'm saying that right, may actually have a lot of similar features to Claire, because she's also pouring her babies in different mixes throughout the body as well, and she has a squishy tummy, and now she even have a wet system. So yeah, she very well may have the same feel as a Claire baby. So I don't know, but I just never had felt this before. So anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. Oh, one last thing. This is my favorite hand, because her fingers are not like this hand. The fingers are more just like straight, like hi, you know. And it's actually kind of funny looking, this little hand. It's realistic, but it's just funny. But this hand here, like, she's got a straight, her little pinky is out, and but then this finger is kind of bent, and then you got these fingers, like they're going all different ways, but it's just so realistic in her fingers and the way they're tipped, and not even really, they're not really, they're tipped, but not tipped. Like, I don't know how to explain it. But anyway, that is it. So we will see you guys later. Let me go turn this off. And I don't know if I can show you guys like how flexible. The best video to go watch is look up Sadie. Just type in Sadie, S-A-D-I-E, and then Kelly Girl, and it'll come up, or Sadie Silicone Baby or something like that. But mostly I just type in Sadie Kelly Girl and look at her. Scroll down until you find the video where it says detailed part 1 and 2. She shows on part 2 how, like, see how she bends, which I don't like doing that, but she shows the flexibility of her really good in those videos. So, and then Dana did a detailed video of her on her videos on Silicone Baby's channel. So, but if you go and look at those videos, you'll get an idea, because I don't think I'm going to be, I don't know if I'm that good at showing that part. Okay, so let's go. This is like a whole TV show.